Take it from someone who's in business and has Canadian listeners. We used to have a lot of them, actually. And they would say, they would complain. They said, hey, man, going like, hey, yeah, we're all about the Mike Church show. We're all about it, hey, yeah. Hey, Ozer, how come we can't, like, order on your website there, eh? You know, hey, all about it. Because if I bring a box filled with coffee or whatever to the post office, I'm going to have to fill a customs form out in 4 copies, and I'm going to have to declare everything that's in the box. And then they're going to tariff me. They're going to charge me for it. And then when it leaves the hands of the USPO, United States Post Office, and it gets into the hands of the Canadians, in all likelihood, they're going to open it. They're going to look at the customs form and go, hey, no, we're all about the coffee there, hey, you know, hey, Ozer, hey. They're going to open it, and the person who is supposed to get the coffee is probably not going to get it because some thief at the Canadian Postal Service is going to take it, or Canadian Customs. No one does business with the Canadians. It's a one-way street. They ship to us, we don't ship to them. Everybody knows this. Well, tell me, what is there in Canada that they make that we need? He's right. Cut those pricks off. Take you and your Dudley Dooright and Justin Trudeau and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. We don't need you. We don't need the cars they make. We don't need the oil that they have. We don't need the lumber that they make. We have more than enough trees here. We have environmentalists have told us we can't use the trees, but we got more than enough trees. We don't need the rubber they have. We don't need the metals that they have. We don't need anything from the Canucks. So screw them. Every single last one of them. Ditto that for the Mexicans. We can grow avocados if we wanted to. We can pass the Prime Act. Maybe they will. And our cattle industry and our husbandry industry are going to explode. But they're going to explode on a smaller scale, much more locally and regionally. And we'll have an ample supply of beef. We won't need to import beef from Mexico. You won't need to import fake beef that's supposedly organic and grass-fed from China. They can keep their stinking beer. We don't need Corona. You want Corona? I can tell you where you can get a Corona at. We don't need anything from either of those countries. He's absolutely right. Tariff the crap out of them. You're going to repatriate and return lots of jobs, manufacturing, and investment. You guys that work in the oil patch, all of you should know this. There is an inexhaustible supply of oil in the Bakken Reserve. Remember, I used to have the bottle of Bakken oil sitting right there on the desk. The guy sent me from the Bakken Oil Reserve and told me, KingDude is some of the greatest crude oil in the world. Nobody knows about it, but it's there. Now that ANWR has been opened up in Gull Island by Trump, there's more oil on the continental shelf in territorial waters or on the land in Alaska than we'll ever need. The point is, we don't need anything. We are blessed with living on a continent and in a union of states that is resource rich, and we have 48 states worth of culture and genius. Now, we don't need anything from these people. You want to sell your French wines and cheeses in the U.S.? Pay for access to the market. You want to sell your German beers? Fine. I like German beers. I like Italian beers. You're going to pay for access to the market. Folks, this is the way it has to be. It's the way it used to be.